I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Footballer magazine. Today I'm joined by Braley from the PHOS Football Club in Division 2, and he's going to do our weekly roundup. So we'll just go through the results from the weekend. St Peter's Old Collegians defeated Smosh Westlakes by 10 goals. Old Ignatians got over Gazer by 4 goals. Modbury had a good win over Broadview by 5 goals. Sacred Heart Old Collegians got over Scotch Old Collegians by 9 points. And Foss Camden had a great win over Portland by 28 points. Obviously a pretty pleasing result.
Yeah, the boys had a good win. Always tough playing them down there. And we were sort of undermanned. Lost a couple through injury the last few weeks. So we all stuck together and boys got out there and got the job done. So that's the main thing.
How did you see the game play out during the day?
We started off pretty slow. I think they were up quarter time. And then we sort of come home stronger. It was pretty close throughout the day, and then the last quarter we put a few on. So, but they were never out of it. There was always a fight straight through to the end. So,
who did you see as some of the better performers on the day?
Curdy Harms had a role on one of their good players, and he's come up from the B grade and he's sort of been in and out and got a full game just through injury opportunity yesterday and made the most of it. He was definitely one of our better players. Kicked three himself and shut his man down. So. Also the back line sort of stood up again, undermanned, undersized down there, and they're just doing it week in, week out. So
you're finals bound. Must be pretty good to be finding a bit of form this late in the season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've come home pretty strong. I think we're 6 from the last 7 or something, so it gives us a bit of confidence, and we're hopefully only get stronger with a few people coming back in the side over the next couple of weeks. So.
We'll look forward to the last round of the season. If I can just get a tip on each game. Broadview take on Old Ignatians. Who do you think will win that one?
Old Iggies, I reckon.
Gazer take on Portland.
Gazer.
Scotch Old Collegians take on St Peter's Old Collegians.
St Peter's, I reckon, on that one.
Smosh Westlakes take on Modbury.
Modbury, tough to beat.
And obviously you'll be going for Foss Camden, the match against Sacred Old Collegians. We'll just touch on yourself first. You mentioned you've been out for 10 weeks. You'll be hoping to get back this week for the last round and head into finals.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, I've struggled with a hammy all year, so had a niggle at the start of the season, then tore it pretty good, so missed the last 10 or 11. So hopefully I can get back on the park this week and have a run through the twos maybe. So.
Yeah, pretty pleasing result from the boys on the weekend, but I'm sure there's still things you need to work on. What do you reckon the coach will be drilling into the players this week?
Just not to let anything leak. We sort of have a few lapses in concentration where we might let slip a couple of goals, and obviously against the good sides, the Modbury and the Shocks of the world, we just can't afford to do that coming into this time of the year. So.
Must be a pretty exciting feeling around the place knowing you're going to play finals. You had some success last year in a couple of your grades as well, so it must be pretty exciting that time's coming around again.
Yeah, definitely. Last year, like you mentioned, it was just unbelievable finish to the season. Having all 3 grades win a premiership was an amazing feeling. So hopefully the next couple of weeks we can sort of, I'm sure we'll have more numbers out on the track more than ever. So hopefully, yeah, we can keep going onwards and upwards, and you never know what will happen. So,
do you think that finals experience holds you in good stead for this finals campaign, even though it is at a higher division?
Definitely. A lot of our guys, we sort of struggled a few years previous, obviously going from Div 1 to 2 to 3, and then last year I think it's sort of done us the world of good, go back and get a bit of confidence. So.
Okay, thank you, Jared. I'm Todd Lewis from Fiasco Sports, reporting for the SA Footballer magazine. Today I've been joined by Braley from the PHOS Football Club in Division 2, and he's done our weekly roundup.